We got Playback. I watch them on the regular. I watch almost all day videos, but I haven't done a reaction to it yet. But they drop, bro. I might think I eat too much during videos. I do. Um, I'm really fat. I weigh like 600 pounds. I probably didn't know. It don't matter. Hold on.
He's not even into it.
Which is crazy.
He's like, what the?
If
Mom,
a child,
Mom, I gotta stay here, Mom.
All right, Sukihana is a rapper, and for those who know, she's a rapper.
I don't think I ever heard a song from her before.
And the way that she raps very sexual. I don't know another word for it.
I get that vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, but like way more than what you probably think.
No, I believe her. I just started twerk on a kid.
Yeah, it actually gets worse.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's what I know her for. That's not good at all. It's not a good look.
And I f with Diddy. And one thing about me, I feel like I'm Young Miami. I love when it hits on me.
She looks so weird to me. Like, I think she had to get plastic surgery on her face. Like, she looked like an animal.
That was a real.
I don't know.
Like she's very big on that type of conversation pieces in her interviews, man.
Okay.
And so this is her performing here.
Is her titty out?
Yeah, that's the type of performances that she does when she's rapping. And,
Is she a porn star?
No.
Gotcha.
Liberated, if you will.
She's so liberated.
She's so liberated.
I was thinking the same thing.
Liberated.
I couldn't even believe how liberated she felt.
So liberated.
Yeah.
And I mean,
she's free as hell.
Her liberation goes as far as even twerking on children. That's a good portion of her music. And then when she does her interviews, she kind of gives off a lot of energy as well.
Piss on me, piss in my mouth. Let me piss on his mouth. Let me piss in your mouth, fart in your face. I want to on top of your hair and rub it in.
That's nasty. I'm eating, bro. Oh my gosh, she's so bro. Like, no disrespect, but she's nasty. I can't.
I like to open my legs, squat my ass over his face, and give me a nice little fart in.
That's that's one of the most extreme things I heard in my life.
Yeah.
I swear.
I know.
I didn't know what to expect, but it wasn't that though.
Yeah, I know.
That's insane.
I know.
Wow.
I know.
In my head, I just thought like.
You thought I was playing with you.
No, I just thought like she's so bold
And liberated, right?
and liberal.
Oh, that's so nasty, bro. I don't know if I could finish this, bro. She just killed my appetite.
I was thinking liberated was the next thing.
Yeah,
and free.
Boom, liberated, free.
Free as fuck.
No insecurities at all.
At all.
At all, bro. So what ends up happening is she goes and she does an interview, and then there's another guy there as well. The guy is like, "Oh, Sukihana here, and she here. I'm gonna meet that motherfucker right here."
That pussy spit. I know it do. I watched you walk in this motherfucker.
So you can tell by my walk.
I can tell by your walk that pussy spit.
Hey, you a country nigga? Where you from?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Bro. She met her match. She met her. Honestly, when the camera switched, I thought it was gonna be Kevin Gates, but she met her match.
Campbellton Road to be exact. What's happening with it? Oh yeah, I want to smell your pussy. I want to put my face in your pussy. You said Suki with the good coochie, you know what I'm saying? You talking about how good that motherfucker smell and all that. We can go into the back and I can come back and give it.
Yo, bro. You know, you're weird when you make someone like a weirdo feel uncomfortable. Like, bro, you got it. He won. He won.
Smell my ass.
I want to.
Look, she wasn't even ready.
Oh my gosh, A1.
But we gonna start.
I know she not making a nasty face like, ew. Yo, you're just as bad, bro. Like, what?
With the sniffing.
You are aggressive.
She love that shit, man. Look at her. She like that old shit.
No, I don't.
You love that
What?
shit.
No, I mean after like during sex maybe, but you know, that not right now.
You would think
Yeah, she's just, oh, that's embarrassing.
She said those things to him.
No, and so that's what people kind of saying. Like, she clearly was uncomfortable because she didn't get to that level yet in the interview. And you try to race her there, or she was still trying to climb.
I think that's so. Imagine putting yourself in the shoes where you had an interview and the interview was trying to eat your ass. I'd be like, yo, like aggressively.
But that is. I'm not saying to be fair, but that is the type of shit she does. She says shit like this. She says,
I know, but like
very aggressive.
Is she saying it to other people?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's just happening to her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So now, yeah.
Okay.
But when a woman says it to a man, niggas just have to accept it.
But she's just saying it in her music and stuff like that. She's saying it on stage and stuff like that.
No,
she's saying it to
okay,
other
all
niggas.
right, fine. We just gotta go to an interview.
You gotta pull up an interview.
Who's that girl that always talk about her? The black fat one. One thing about it, baby girl, you see all this? Ain't enough about me fat. All my teeth is in. One time they broke out, but they're in my mouth right now, sister girl. She said, oh, loose lips, like ships, baby. One thing about this was never loose, because I only could take 5 inches in. And guess what? You better chill out before I make your husband find out. There ain't nothing loose about this motherfucker. And guess what? This ship don't sink. This ship is Noah's Ark, and it saves 2 animals of every motherfucking species. Your motherfucking ship's Titanic, baby. Mine is Noah's Ark. And baby, if I open this motherfucking legs, you will see this motherfucker ain't never sink a ship. Mine saved the motherfucking world.
I don't think it's saving the world. Might kill it. Save it. I don't know.
So then everybody had an uproar. They were like, "This nigga's weird, bro. This nigga's a weirdo, bro."
Did she say sit on her fucking face and smush it in?
Yeah.
On top of your hair and rub it in.
I can't even laugh, bro. That's
bro,
just
how
so
is that even
nasty.
sexual? That's just nasty.
That's what she said.
She wants someone to like, hold on, no. Shitting on someone already is insane. But what is the benefit of smushing it in?
She said, as long as you get my hair done. She said,
nigga,
get my
you
hair
need a
done
new
afterwards.
scalp. If someone shits in your head and smushes that shit in, you need a new scalp, man.
No, word.
She said she gonna get my hair done afterwards.
Which hairstylist is working on that?
You gonna have to clean that shit before you get there.
Which hairstylist went on?
Word. Yeah, that's a fact. Who washing your hair? You can't tell them. You can't tell them. They might be like, "What's that smell?" You could just I haven't washed my hair in a couple months. Now, if you tell them before you go, you might get every appointment canceled.
I don't know.
It's
bro.
impossible. You're not gonna find one.
But you understand what I'm getting at.
Yes.
And so when he interviewed her, he was like, I already heard you talking all this crazy shit. So when I get to you, I'm gonna meet you right here in that motherfucking level right there. Cause you met your match. And I'm gonna tell you what I'm about to do to you right now.
It's not even the same match. The crazy part is this nigga's still down here.
I know, right?
He's talking about eating ass. She's talking about shitting on niggas and swishing it in.
So now that's why he's like, nah, she like that shit, nigga. Don't tell me.
Nah, you vanilla, nigga.
Yeah, nah.
Hey, you're vanilla to her. Okay, buddy.
So now everybody got upset because obviously he a nigga. But there's somebody who went behind the scenes like, nah, this was what they were doing behind the scenes, like when it was all said and done.
So apparently they're familiar with each other, basically.
So it comes across that they're potentially familiar with one another.
Not potentially. He rubbing her toes.
Yeah. So
I'm sorry, I've never rubbed your toes. I have one
You
time.
have rubbed your toes. Yeah. Don't act different.
We are close.
Don't
man.
act different, nigga.
We are close.
And this is the problem right here.
We are close.
This is the problem right here.
I didn't rub it.
JoJo, look at this nigga right here. This is the problem
Don't
right
make
here.
this about anybody else.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. Let's please not. Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
as I'm saying, like, so they're close to them, but
Any whoosies.
she just wasn't comfortable doing it on. Well, she was. It was on camera the first time.
So that's why a lot of it is confusing now. So now people are trying to figure out, all right, so if that's who you are in your interviews, this is how you are, how do men approach you when you're this aggressive with the things you say? You rapping with your shirt off, you topless.
Fuck the shit she says in her music and stuff like that. If he's rubbing your toes and y'all talking about how deep is your throat and stuff like that behind stage.
How deep is your throat?
It's as long as your tongue is, so whatever that is.
Long enough to get it done.
Okay, so you say you gonna give me my shoes and stuff.
I'm gonna get the shoes.
You ain't even rubbing.
Then the stuff he said in front of the camera is normal compared to what the fuck he was doing off camera. Unless you wanted to hide that shit, but that can't be the case because nigga had a face cam out like these.
Yep.
So I don't think he was trying to hide shit.
Now,
Maybe she was uncomfortable, but like maybe it's just the case that people are overreacting and trying to come to her defense when she's not even looking for no one to defend her.
So, and that's kind of also the thing, like nobody asked the question when she says all the crazy shit that she says, like how uncomfortable does that make other people?
men?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nobody asked that question because of course nobody doesn't give a fuck about men being
At
uncomfortable.
all, bro.
However, and also a child because nobody cared about
I
her.
forgot she twerked on it. We didn't even. I forgot about
You
that
know,
already.
all the
other things have been.
so many things have happened since
Yeah.
I showed you that.
Yeah.
So that happened. So then, L Mans of the Year, man. YK Osiris decided.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Oh.
So now it's piecing together. Now you're seeing everything piece together.
Oh.
So he came up and he,
No, I heard it. Yeah, I know about this. Oh man.
he was rubbing on her shoulders.
I'm not gonna lie, she's net. Like, I don't know how you could find that attractive. I called her that, but I don't mean it like that. Just like, oh nah.
It's the tattoo. It's the tattoo. I know I've seen some rip right there before.
Oh my God.
Also, they're slowing this down.
Oh.
I just can't watch that. It's too cringe.
Yeah.
It's too cringe. It's just too.
I can't watch
It's just a little too cringe.
Yeah, well, I don't know why.
This is smidgen too more cringe.
Like it just.
Yeah, nah, it did.
And it keeps growing.
And
like,
when I watched it, I had to pause it like midway. It was like not saying because what he did was crazy, but I get why but I did have to. I couldn't watch the full thing through. Like they said, it was like mad cringe. It's like yo, bro, you could see she's pulling away. Like, come on, it looks worse. Like it just keeps. It looks worse and worse.
Don't let that play. We know how.
But you have to.
I don't.
You know, Playback wants us to watch this, man. We had to give our thorough reaction to this. I ain't gonna hold you. Just honestly, Playback.
Right.
Never seen it past this moment because I had to stop. I was like, I can't.
All right, they call us Playback. Now I'm Playback all the way. I watch mad videos. Yeah, I'm Playback.
Keep watching. This is crazy, bro.
At this point, like it doesn't even matter if you know her really well and y'all fucked before. That doesn't even matter. I don't even know what their history is. It doesn't matter because she's in the middle of a broadcast, nigga. It's not the appropriate time, regardless of how well you think you might know her, to kiss on her.
Oh my.
Yikes! I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Jesus Christ. That's too much, dog. Look at this nigga. Look at Funny Marco like.
That's Funny
wow.
Marco?
Yeah, that's Funny Marco.
Oh, what the hell, nigga? What's going on today?
This nigga's like, yo, come on. Look. He's like, come get this nigga, bro. Somebody come get this nigga.
Oh, not again? Well, he did it again? This is still the... Everybody's shot. Look at him. He looking. He like, I can't even see this. He not even... He don't know what's going on.
Okay, that's
It's so uncomfortable.
That's actually so uncomfortable and so cringe. So,
Alright, so look.
Jesus.
That's weird. Wildly inappropriate. And if she's flinching, why would you keep going and then run it back?
He's probably drunk. He's probably drunk.
Doesn't matter how well you might know her. Like the context in this is kind of.
Oh shoot, my thing. Alright. Okay.
Largely irrelevant because what we've seen in the video already is weird. I've broadcasted before. She's doing a job. She's being paid to do that job. So if she's it's one thing if that's your wife and it's a quick peck or like a hey, how you doing? Let's talk after the game.
Yeah, nah,
but
he was
to kiss on somebody, especially to make them that uncomfortable, is weirdo activity. That's just genuinely like it's no other way to describe it. It's fucking weird. It's a violation, bro.
Yeah. She also put out a tweet. She said, "I drink to hide, and I'm very sensitive.
I drink to hide down. Oh, he's gonna read it. See, that's how you know I'm good to y'all. I was about to read it for y'all, but he's gonna read it. You know.
I feel things more than the average person. I stopped drinking yesterday, but today I've been crying all day. I asked God to strengthen me and use me to help others and to order my steps in His Word. I just want to go away from it. And also, she followed up saying, "I am hurt. I am scared to stand up for myself." So,
I don't want to say nothing that's gonna be mad insensitive, but like, really? Okay.
You know, everybody.
On a side note, because she did mention God, what about her is in the words of anything God
so that's where the
all right, no disrespect, but I wonder how that kid felt. You know, because you like I know. Think of it like this: if we using her logic, right? If we using her logic, and I'm really about to like, if we using her logic, right? She felt I'm guessing she's saying she felt violated. She's sensitive more than other people. She just felt hurt from all of that, from someone forcing themselves on her to kiss her. How did that kid feel when you forced yourself on him and twerked on him? Even if you didn't force, that kid's not old enough to like, really like how that kid felt. He probably, when he get older, you gonna look back at that like, yo, she was wild, bro. Like she's probably like triple his age. I don't get how people just like let that. I don't want to use this because everybody said it, but if that was a man, well, a man not twerking, but y'all know what I mean. That's disgusting. That's really disgusting. Like she's disgusting, bro. Like she's actually like her morally, she's like, she's sick. I don't really care.
The back and forth.
Nah, I dragged it. I still feel bad. Cause nobody should get, no, what happened to her shouldn't happen to nobody. But she's still disgusting. She ain't like above anybody. She's still nasty. She didn't deserve it, but she's nasty.
Was going. But when just FYI, she got violated, like very clearly.
Word.
Violation. I think that it's weird from a man's perspective when you see a woman get violated and your first response was, "But she twerked on kids." Like you start bringing up the shit that she did. These are things that y'all have already known about and never.
That's true. That's why I said no matter what happened to her shouldn't happen to nobody. Even though she did what she did. But what I'm saying is she have to also think, if she felt like that, imagine how the kid might feel years from now. Yeah, I get what I'm saying. Because she could feel like that. She should. She got violated. But like, imagine, the kid might not feel anything though, because a lot of us boys, we don't really care. We don't. That happened to us when we was younger. We wouldn't really care. But I'm just talking about for morals. Like morally, that was wrong. Just like what he did morally was wrong. So, yeah.
Never has said anything about whatsoever. She's very, very clearly uncomfortable. Like there's just no other way around it. There's no other way that you can hide it. She's uncomfortable, bro. She's uncomfortable.
I wanted to say first, thank you to everyone who has reached out. I want to acknowledge that Wildcat Osiris has apologized to me both privately and publicly, and I've chosen to accept his apology. God always forgives me, and I can always forgive others. My accepting his apology is not excusing or lessening the severity of his actions. This is destiny choosing to give grace to Osiris. He is young. It is my prayer that as this experience will cause him and others to be more mindful and respectful to the personal boundaries of.
I thought that was me breathing. That's one of them, bro. I was about to say, yo, what's up?
I'm human. I'm a woman. She's a mom. Wow, and a daughter before I'm an entertainer. No matter what my lyrics.
Yo, who is breathing? I think that's low. Oh my God.
I still have boundaries and a right to have them. That's a fact.
Yeah.
She said she accepts his apology. She's right. I think sometimes people think that they know you from what they've seen of you.
Word.
And they begin to operate based off those boundaries. I've even had that happen to me. No, nothing this crazy.
Yeah, that's true. Because just because she talk and she acts like, let's say she acts like a extrovert, but really that could just be just so her music could sell. So she might act like an extrovert, but in reality she's an introvert. And that's, yeah, that's true.
Like people think that they know you, and then they'll make a whole bunch of assumptions on like what you're comfortable with. It's like this is my first time having a convo with you, right? So let this convo dictate that. I'll tell you what the boundaries are. You don't have to guess. But in that situation, there's no guessing required. It was it was completely inappropriate. But beyond that, it was just if you kissing somebody and she doing this,
and
right
she's
here,
pulling away from you, like why are you continuing?
He had to be drunk, bro. He had to be drunk.
Using her sexual nature, her sexual content to then say, oh man, like she just just like that's what she do. Like, no, nigga, she clearly is talking about when she says those things, it's safe to assume that she's talking about men that she wants to interact with, not a random nigga just coming up behind her, groping her by her shoulders and then trying to kiss her. This is the equivalent. Borderline,
that's true.
Is the equivalent of men excusing grape where they're like, you wore that dress, so like you should just expect things like that to happen.
Yeah, like don't.
Oh, okay. People that say that, like, there's people that actually believe things like that too. That's what's crazy. There's people that actually believe things like that. Like, they're sick. You wore that dress today, so you deserve. Like, really, bro? You really believe that? Like, you're really sick.
Bring up some other shit.
Yeah, they're like
this conversation deserves to be had by itself.
Yeah.
If you want to bring up some other shit she's done, that's a completely separate conversation. Stop combining the two. This is weird.
Very, very weird. Just like very, very weird.
Well, what did YK say publicly? What did YK say? I want to publicly offer my sincerest apology.
Still stand by what I said. They're both morally wrong. What he did was morally wrong. What she done in the past morally wrong. Yeah, that's it.
Apology to
But yeah, that's it.
Sukihana in an attempt to be playful.
Well, like they say, yeah, it don't whatever she did in the past doesn't excuse what happened to her in the present. Did I say that right? But whatever happened in the past doesn't change what happened to her in the present. Like, it's like, no, this is crazy. This is not the same. But like, I actually have a question. That has nothing to do with this though. But if a rapist got raped, how would y'all feel? Would y'all feel any type of? Would you feel like they deserved it? If a rapist got raped, you feel like they deserve it or not? Yeah, I want to know what y'all think. If a rapist got raped, what y'all would feel? Like, I know how a lot of people would feel already, but I just want to see like what people would say.
Yeah, real playful.
That's a crazy way to say that, bro.
I don't play like that, bro. I just feel like when you're watching the video, I really couldn't watch the full video because it just got worse and worse. Like, it's so I got secondhand embarrassment watching that. It was like, it's like, yo, I was in my head. I'm saying, yo, please, like, bro, let go, like, let go. She's not jacking it, bro. Let go.
I misread the moment and violated Suki's boundaries. I can see he misread the moment. And I am embarrassed by my behavior. I take full responsibility and have made multiple attempts to apologize. I have the utmost admiration for her, and it was never my intention to disrespect her.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's a good apology.
I just think that's weird. Yeah, so that is an ongoing problem with her, but she does things that is very odd, very weird, and on a separate note, it should be addressed. These are things that are not acceptable. Her twerking on a child is not.
That's insane.
That's insane. That should not be happening. I don't know.
I just know if it was the other way around.
That's what I said. It's like, yo, bro, because it's like, but I'm not gonna lie though. Society messed me up to a certain point too. Cause if I seen like the reverse with a man, I would even think, I still think both is bad, but I just think I would instantly think a man is worse too. Like, I would see it as really nasty, like really, really nasty. I see what she did as nasty, but if a man to a little girl, I would see it as nasty. But they're both bad though. But I think society, like certain things, society perpetuates that it basically try to say female predators is less dangerous or less less dangerous than a male predator. Like, morally they're both wrong, but they make it seem like a female predator is not as bad as a male predator, and that's crazy. And I feel like after seeing that for so long, over time, you start to like,
shit like, oh, they will assassinate this nigga, bro, as they should. But it didn't even like that kid is literally like, he's not interested in none of that. They're literally coercing him to be put in this situation.
Even if they're not twerking on the child, just having children around,
it makes no
while
sense.
you're doing this makes no sense at all.
Why even point your sexual attention and your energy in whatever art you're doing towards
a child? Yeah,
that makes no sense.
And
if you're gonna do it, like at the end of the day,
no,
go ahead and do it. That's you.
No,
okay,
don't do this.
No, not to a kid. I'm just talking. If you want to be sexual, in that interview right there, basically her whole titty was out.
Yes,
right. If that's how you want to be, for me, as long as you're not violating nobody around you, like it really doesn't matter. Do what you want to do, but keep it to adults. Also, it's just hypocritical. She's talking about like following God's word. Just show me the line where this is acceptable. You don't even have to be a perfect person, and it's no one's place to really judge. But you're not living by any of that, and it doesn't mean you're not capable of change or you don't want to. Maybe you don't want to be like this for the rest of your life. But this is the type of music you do. And the crazy part about all of this is the reason she does this music, I bet, is maybe because one, she identifies as this stuff and she just wants to express herself. But then two, she knows it's gonna work. Most of the artists y'all listen to are capable of doing more, but that's not what sells, so they won't do it. It's the same thing with athletes. Most athletes can dribble really, really well, but you will not need to do those actions in the game. So they cut all the flashy shit out. But if you catch him in practice, like especially Kyrie, bro, they can do some miraculous shit you've never seen before. It just doesn't make sense to do it in the game because it's not efficient. So they're gonna do what works. So it's gotten to the point where she's just doing what works. And I bet there's pressure on every other artist, on all these big labels, to do more of what works. And all of it is very, very sexual, more and more extreme, very, very violent, more and more extreme, to the point where like we're watching music videos of people making fun of other people on their grave, a person that they know has died recently.
Yeah,
it's getting so bad, and it's like, and it's, I guess it's entertainment because it's music, but when it's gotten to the point where anything of substance is just immediately can like, we're not listening to that bullshit. It's just, I don't know why that just makes me sad, bro. And that's kind of what this story makes me feel like.
Yo, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you want to be peed on?
That's a great question.
Yeah, that's a great question. That actually answer our dilemma right now. How many of you all want to get peed on, regardless of Sukihana or not? Make sure you get consent when you are peeing on something.